Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time.
I know that's
God
right.
is good. Pastor Haynes, we happy to have you this morning. Senior pastor, Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, the Wild Wild West. Pastor Haynes, I know you got a good word this morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley. I hope and pray that you're having the blessed of days. Listen, Rickey, I want to share with you this idea that really blessed me. I read this. The quote says, the door to every next level is through the parts of ourselves that we avoid. I'm going to do it one more time. The door to every next level. We're all trying to get to the next level, to get that promotion. But here it is. The door to that next level is through the parts of ourselves that we avoid. If you're not careful, you will spend so much of your life avoiding those dark places, those areas in our lives that we'd rather not deal with. But please understand, you cannot fix what you will not. And so if you want to get to the next level, you have to face it so you can fix it and then move by faith in the direction that God is taking you. So whatever else you do, please understand that every now and then we have to do the uncomfortable, hard work of truth-telling, watch this, to ourselves, about ourselves, so that we then can be prepared for what's next in our lives. And so that's my word for everyone who is tuned in, listening today. Please, whatever else you do, during your time of prayer and meditation, please make sure you take some time to lay bare your soul on the examination table of honesty and truth. And that's when you'll discover that Jesus is on it. When Jesus said, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Listen, the door to your next level is when you face those parts of yourselves that you oftentimes have not been willing to face. Go ahead and have the blessed of days, knowing that you can face it, and when you face it, you can fix it, and then be free to move to that next level. Have a blessed day.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor, Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Rickey. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 14 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. The front page is brought to you by the Capital One Venture X card. Earn unlimited 2X miles on everything you buy. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. An expanding heat dome on Sunday had 100 million people across 27 states on alert for extremely high temperatures. Philadelphia, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Norfolk, Virginia, and parts of Oklahoma, including Tulsa, were under extreme heat warnings. The temperature in D.C. climbed to 100 degrees on Saturday, making it the capital's hottest day since June 2012. Meanwhile, science educator Bill Nye spoke with ABC News on the record temperatures, saying this is a taste of the new normal, the new future, unless humankind gets to work and addresses it. In other news, the Supreme Court on Friday upheld a federal gun control law that is intended to protect victims of domestic violence. The justices ruled 8-1 in favor of a 1994 ban on firearms for people under restraining orders to stay away from their spouses or partners. President Joe Biden, who has been critical of previous high court rulings, praised the outcome. Lastly, Fat Beach Day events are popping up across the United States, aiming to create space for the plus-size community to gather, including one over the weekend in New York. Jordan Underwood, the event organizer, said, "We are really trying to open up space for people to be themselves." Underwood, a plus-size model and artist, had a history of being bullied for her weight. This led her to begin her journey into fat activism.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For updates and more headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Absolutely. Great story there. USA Olympic trials went down this weekend. The kickoff of it was off the chain. Not sure if you guys was by the two, but Noah Lyles wins the gold in 100 meters. Simone Manuel wins the 50-meter freestyle in swimming. And, of course, Headline story, Sha'Carri Richardson wins gold in the 100 meters, man. We looking really good as we get ready for the Paris Olympics. I can't wait. It's a few weeks away, man. Angel Reese outduels Caitlin Clark to win a thriller rivalry matchup between the two. Angel and the Chicago Sky are now 1-2 versus Caitlin and the Indiana Fever this season in their young WNBA career. Angel had 25 points, 16 rebounds, her 8th straight double-double, while Caitlin had 17 points and 13 assists. It's my quick sports report right there. Brad got the hot spot coming up next. What you going to be talking about?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Justin Timberlake ignored a warning, and I'm going to tell you what it was up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, the rooms are selling fast for my birthday beach blowout in Hollywood, Florida. Listen, all you need is $500 down to reserve your room today. Make sure you log on to RickySmileyBBB.com to reserve your room today. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Inside Out 2 earned $100 million in ticket sales in its second weekend, and in just a week and a half, Inside Out 2 has become 2024's highest grossing film with $724.4 million globally, including $355.2 million U.S. and Canadian. Oh my goodness, that is crazy.
Well, who is this again?
Inside Out 2. It's an animated series.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yeah, man. The hit is on track to blow through the $1 billion mark in about a week, which would make its first film since Barbie to do so. The biggest new release over the weekend was the motorcycle gang drama, The Bike Riders, and that film came in on the high side of expectations with $10 million. Bad Boys Ride or Die held well in its third week of release, collecting $18.8 million and a total of $146.9 million domestically. That's not so bad either. All right, y'all, moving on. Justin Timberlake could have avoided all this Hamptons DUI drama had he just listened to the warnings from the cop who placed him in handcuffs. Now, a local law enforcement source says that they told the New York Post that Timberlake was actually stopped twice Tuesday morning in Sag Harbor on Long Island. The first time he received a warning not to continue on his trip, but several minutes later, as the officer was patrolling a different side of the village, Timberlake was observed by the same officer driving his 2025 BMW SUV again, and he got stopped. Allegedly, he was driving through a stop sign at a four-way intersection and then swerving his SUV into the left lane. Now, a source says, what a dumb butt. I'm thinking he could afford a driver. How's that for entitlement? It was also alleged that someone at the Hamptons Hotel where Justin Timberlake was downing cocktails before his DWI arrest called the cops on him because they were concerned that he would get behind the wheel, and that he did. So everybody was paying attention. You can't do nothing. You got everybody watching you no matter what you're doing. So somebody, I guess, was concerned and called already. Then he got stopped and warned once, and then they pulled him over after he was warned and didn't pull his car over. So maybe he should have called the driver. Then he may not have ended up in handcuffs. You got to listen to the warnings, people. All right,
Uber,
y'all.
Man.
What'd you say, Ricky?
Catch your Uber.
Yeah. Leave the car. Ain't nobody gonna jack it. You in the Hamptons. They ain't gonna make
they don't do
Exactly. No.
It's probably cameras on every light post, every stop sign, everywhere. Anyway, last but not least, y'all, Jonathan Majors, he had an emotional acceptance speech at the Hollywood Unlocked Impact Awards. He accepted for the Perseverance Award, and this comes after, he was found guilty of assaulting his ex-girlfriend and blah, blah, blah. He said, I reckon folks want to know about the last year. As a black man in the criminal justice system, I felt anger, I felt sadness, hurt, and surprise. He also said when he was initially arrested, he felt like a little scared, weak boy, and he knew the situation was bad, despite the evidence that was in his favor because of who he was, because of who I am, he said. This is what happens to black people all too often. Guilt or innocence often have little to do with the outcome, and that's a harsh reality I had to learn. The Hollywood Unlocked Awards was an amazing award show. I had never been to anything like that before. We were in there like teary-eyed. They honored also me and my wife, so we got a Spirit Award.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. They honored Cardi B. Sharon Stone was there. It was so many people. It was hosted by Tiffany Haddish. It was a beautiful... I'm so proud of Jason Lee because It was big. It was where they have the Golden Globes at the Beverly Hilton.
wow.
It was like really, really, really nice. But here's what Jonathan Majors had to say, y'all.
I love you beyond all limits, with all my strength, with all my heart. I love you. I'm supposed to be this tough and strong when you done carried me so many nights.
Megan
Did
was
y'all
there,
cry?
of course. Yes, we were. Everybody in the place was tearing up. Ayanla introduced him, and she was wiping his boogers and stuff, and came out with tissue. It was really, really sweet. It was a very heartfelt award show. I had never been to anything like that, and I was very honored to be a part of it. Raven Simone introduced us. It was so nice.
Yeah, Ben Crump texted me a nice picture.
Oh
that
my
you
God,
and
I
him
love
took.
him, Ricky. I love Ben Crump.
That's one of my best friends, Brad. I
Man,
was
he
so
said he
proud.
was
I
like,
didn't-
I'm gonna tell Ricky about seeing you. Let me take this picture with you,
Got to
Brad.
tell them they're not selling black children bubble gum.
I know, right? All right, y'all, we gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, it's Man Law Monday with Special K. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for Rock T's Joke of the Day. All right, Rock, let's go.
Where do animals go when their tails fall off?
Where do they go when their tails fall off?
The retail store. Come on, Gary.
Out of all the ones you did, that's the worst one.
Really, Gary, you laughing?
That's just stupid, but it's
Come on, Gary.
it's not the worst one. It may be third from the bottom. And
No, that's got to be the
one.
worst. How much weed you got to smoke to get a chuckle out of that?
Let that thing sit on your
A
dog.
lot.
Think about it. Where the
Man.
animals go when their tails fall off. They go to the retail store.
How do you laugh just as hard, like every time you say it over and over again? That's just that is
Called-
substantial.
It's called in need of
Man, you
mental
don't
health.
get your ass out of here with
That's
that.
cute, Rock T.
It's not. Yeah, if you're in kindergarten, you're too old for that. And we sat up here and wasted precious airtime.
Oh, no, dog. That's funny, dog.
Oh, funny. Man, going on. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The Birthday Beach Blowout, August the 9th through the 11th in Hollywood, Florida. The Diplomat Beach Resort, 4-diamond rated by AAA. Relaxation, celebration, inspiration, live music, pool parties, Greek festivities, and much more. So listen, all you need is $500 down to reserve your room. Make sure you go to Rickey Smiley at BBB.com. What else, Special K?
Hey, well, you know, it's Monday, and it's time for a little dose of toxic masculinity. Super Dave, give me some appropriate music for this, please.
Appropriate music.
Yeah, it's a little thing I like to call Man Law Monday. And I need all men of the age 16 and above to listen up. 16 now, if you 85, you can stop listening. It don't matter what you do, because, you know. Let's start with this one. And I'm not sure if I should speak on this because I don't partake in this particular activity. But I find it uncomfortable when I see three men sharing a hookah.
Yeah, dog.
Definitely weird.
I know, and I'm like I said, I'm not sure because I don't know the etiquette because I'm not one who partakes. But I just feel like three dudes sitting around the table sharing a hookah. It makes me uncomfortable. Okay.
Yeah,
Now-
sucking on something.
Yeah, all three of y'all,
All three.
especially when all three of them sucking at the same time. Like,
Stop using that word, dog.
Yeah, y'all need,
that's what they doing.
Y'all don't need to be sitting at a table at Sonic with milk, with big milkshakes with a big straw. You don't need to do that.
Yeah, three dudes cannot all be drinking milkshakes
put
at
your
once.
legs
One
crossed.
milkshake per three people.
Yeah, but all of them doing 1K.
All of them sucking at the same time. Oh, but that's what they're doing. You looking at me like I'm saying something wrong.
I don't use hookahs.
That's what they're doing. They put it in their mouth
It's
and they
more like
suck on it.
inhaling the.
Okay, you sucking on it.
Okay.
All right. That word making people uncomfortable. Okay, maybe it's too early. If you're at a restaurant with one of your homeboys, you cannot ask to wear his jacket because it's cold.
Nope. Sit there and take it like a man. Go get you
Just
some Mucinex.
sit there and take it, or here's what you can do. You
Get
can
you
buy
some
it from
Allegra.
him. You can buy
You
it from
what?
him. You say, hey man, let me give you $60 for that jacket. Give him
Or go get you
$60
some Mucinex
and buy the jacket.
and
You
take
know?
it up. You got to suck that up.
As a grown man, you cannot sit down in front of a woman that you dating and eat a bowl of Trix, a bowl of applesauce, or pudding. You cannot eat those three things in front of
I agree with that.
I'm sorry. Do that by yourself. You can eat them, but just do it by yourself.
If you eat a bowl of tricks, you need to have a pistol on the table, counting bullets at least.
Yes, sir.
To balance it off.
And if a woman come to your crib and you live by yourself and she open up your cabinet and see a box of tricks, that's a
But it got to be next to a pack of bullets, and you got to have 2 guns.
Jesus.
And speaking of cereal, you can never prepare a bowl of cereal for another grown man.
Nah,
you cannot
do that.
Nah.
That's just weird. Like, if you're at your
you
homeboy
can show
house,
him what a cereal and take the bowl out the cabinet, but you ain't gonna pour none.
Yeah, you
ain't
don't
pouring
fix it
nothing
for him like he your little boy.
Right.
No, they don't do that.
You pouring the milk for him?
Tell me when to stop.
I don't even pour Grayson cereal no more. He's 7.
That's right.
Right?
Hey, Rock, when you
pour
say
it yourself.
tell him when to stop.
I'm pouring some milk for Rick. Talking about tell me when to stop. Come on, man.
No.
Ain't gonna happen.
No. It's
All right, speaking of
uncomfortable.
grown men in the house together, as a grown man, you can't walk around the house with another man and neither one of y'all got a shirt on.
No.
You can't raw chest another dude. No, sir.
No.
You can't raw chest another dude. That's
No.
weird.
You say you can't walk around, or you mean you can't like touch each
If
other?
you spending the night, if you at your homeboy crib for whatever reason, you can't. Both of y'all can't be walking around with no shirt on. Neither
why
one of
y'all ain't
y'all.
got no
I thought
shirt
that's
on?
what y'all
Right.
did.
Why
You got a
not?
swimming
With no
pool?
shirt on.
Did y'all just get through swimming?
If you on your way to or from the pool, that's the only excuse. Ain't no reason for y'all to be walking around the kitchen with raw
Throw a
chest.
towel around your neck. Keep going.
I
Yeah.
thought y'all did that, Rick. I thought y'all men walk
Man,
around
throw a
with no
towel
shirt
around
on.
your
No.
neck. Keep going.
really?
Go on to the next one.
You
Man.
don't raw chest nobody. What's wrong with you? If you spend the night with a woman, you can't go in and take a bath unless she in the tub with you. You got to take a shower.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay? Yeah, you
So
got to
you
take a
don't
shower.
run no bath water
If
at
you
no
with a
chick house.
woman,
You do not.
if you with a woman, you can't go in the bathroom and just take a bath. You got
You
to
are
take a shower.
absolutely correct.
Unless you
weird.
married.
That's weird. Unless you're married. Finally, if you're buying a car battery and it got a chick with you, you got to carry it to the car by yourself. Don't ask the employee to bring it out for you.
Yep.
Now, I did that when I went and got that doggone battery. I had to get the battery for Gary because he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Now,
There you go.
The dude over there, AutoZone, he did take that battery out there because I had to bring the
Well, you
old
wasn't
battery
really
in.
technically with a woman. You know.
Now, if I was
mean,
with
you
her, I
was
would have
kinda-
did it. Now, a woman was sitting in the car and saw me take that battery out of the car, and she just kind of gave me a look like that's sexy. And I kind of looked at her back with that vein in the middle of my forehead about to drop it.
Man, bye.
You're right. You ought to tell 3 people he's still there. He is here. He is here. He is here. Ooh,
Pastor Little Prince Caesar.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, it sold out last year, so make sure you hurry up and book your room for my birthday beach blowout. Listen, it all goes down August the 9th through the 11th at the fabulous Diplomat Hotel. All you need is $500 to reserve your room and get into all the events, all right? Reserve yours now at RickySmileyBBB.com. You won't regret it. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. It is officially over, y'all. Kenya Moore and her wonderful ex-husband, Mr. Mark Daly, are officially over, y'all. Now, they're saying in a signed settlement agreement, Kenya and her wonderful husband, Kenya was awarded, y'all, primary custody of their beautiful 5-year-old daughter, little Miss Brooklyn, y'all, in this. Now, they're saying, according to Touch Magazine, they're saying that the duo will have joint legal custody of their daughter, which will allow Mark, y'all, to have a say, honey, in an important life decisions, and he will only pay Kenya, listen to this,
I felt bad for Kenya. I almost threw up. They're saying she's going to only get $2,000 a month in child support, despite her being the higher earner, because she makes way more money than him. They say he's also going to agree to pay an additional $1,000 a month to fund the college savings account, and neither party, y'all, will get alimony or spousal support. Now, they're saying, y'all, both parties will retain all rights, titles, and possession of any real property located in Georgia, all equity therein as sole and exclusive property, and will be solely responsible for all debt secured by the real property, both personal and business, y'all. They're saying both parties will retain all accounts in name as sole and exclusive property, and will solely be responsible for all debt in name, both personal and business. Because, you know, it was reported, y'all, that Mark allegedly said he wanted part of Moore Manor, which is Kenya's mansion, but they said they're not going to give him that. She's going to keep her beautiful mansion, honey, and he got to go on, you know, with what he has. But Ricky, y'all, this is what really sad to me. $2,000 a month. Kenya got purses cost more than $2,000 a month, than $2,000 at least, and he gonna just pay that in child support? That's a slap in the face of that woman.
But what does he do for a living? He might not make what she makes.
He owns restaurants in New York. New York is very expensive, so I mean, you know, hey, he got something.
But I think the judges or the court look at your financial situation before they determine what you got to pay. So he may not have the income that you think he has.
Yeah, but I mean, well, hey, but I mean, that's just sad.
But you know what, Gary? A lot of men disguise their income in their business.
Of course.
So that it looks like they're not making as much.
And a lot of men
money.
don't make as much as people think they're making.
I'm
they paying the best. He's doing the best he can.
There's two sides of it, so that could be an explanation.
And don't be trying to take up for him. He's a douchebag. You already saw that on the show. He was not nice at all.
That man is doing the best he can. He's trying to keep his restaurant open.
He was not nice at all.
At all. Treated that girl like a damn dog.
Everybody knows he can afford more than $2,000. Come on, man.
Y'all ain't in that man wallet.
He should want to do more for his child.
Exactly. Hell, Kenny can't even go buy a damn purse with $2,000.
He's doing the best he can. Baby don't need a purse.
You call that man a douchebag.
Baby just needs some
douchebag job is? That's a hard job.
Yeah.
Well,
that's disrespectful.
Well, yeah, I think that's a douchebag, baby, honey. Mr. Tom Cruise, baby. They say Tom Cruise, his beautiful daughter, Miss Suri Cruise, honey, is no longer a cruise. Remember, I talked about it the other day. This girl said she was changing her name. She didn't want to be a cruise no more. Well, they say, baby, Tom Cruise, honey, say, oh, you're not a cruise no more. This girl graduated the other day. He said, guess what? I'm going to Taylor Swift concert, and did not go to her. He didn't go to her graduation, honey. He said, honey, he had better things to do. So, honey, he went to see Miss Taylor Swift, honey, and did not go see this girl graduate, y'all. So, you know, hey, you know, when you change your name and stuff, you don't want to be part of your parents, and you done got grown and stuff and listening to other people saying all these different things. So, you know, this is what happened, though. So, you know, we just got to keep little Miss Swift, honey, lift up. I mean, not Miss Swift, Miss Suri, honey, lift up in our prayer, because I didn't see her marching. You know, it's sad, but we love them all. We love.
So she changed her last name, and he in reply
she dropped it. She dropped Cruise. She said she did not want to be a Cruise, honey. And you know them other ones, just like with what's his name with Angelina Jolie kids, honey. They dropping their names and stuff too. They don't want to be part of their dead.
Does the Tom Cruise thing have something to do with Scientology?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know, but still, we would have known who Suri was had it not been for Tom.
Well, I mean, he still got his movies, still got his shipping business where people go on vacations and stuff like that. So he's good.
Well, Suri got a mama. We didn't know.
Huh?
Suri has a mother. We would have known who she was.
Well, yeah,
Angelina's not Suri's
No, not
mother.
Angelina. That's the other one who dropped their kid's name too.
Katie
Holmes. Yeah,
Katie Holmes.
But and she might take.
Yeah, Gary.
I mean,
come on now.
I mean, he gonna always be good.
Yeah, we just got him right.
Lord, let's pray.
Yeah, he got Royal Caribbean Cruise. He got Carnival Cruise. He got Tom Joyner Cruise.
Yes, he does. He does. So hey, but
what you did there, dog.
Yeah, we start looking.
Well, the thing went by y'all so fast. Y'all
no,
so
it
busy
did.
Talking. Y'all missed the whole joke. Man, go on. I'll be all
Moving on,
We ain't missing. We heard it.
Oh, wait. What you trying to say?
Oh, Ricky.
What you trying to say, dog?
It didn't quite.
It wasn't given. It wasn't
turn
given.
over the first time.
Like a plane in a holding pattern. It didn't land.
Oh my God. Anyway, my final story, y'all. Congratulations goes out to Bobby V, y'all, and Chris and Michelle.
Man,
Y'all,
y'all ain't do me like that, bro.
On a Monday, so you gotta go back to the drawing board, Ricky.
Bro. Y'all, the little joke wasn't funny.
Oh, we were trying to help you out by skipping past.
I didn't know if y'all heard me because Gary was talking at the same time. However, y'all ain't
we definitely heard
it. When I say he got he still got the ships that be taking families in Florida on vacation.
Yeah, we
Y'all
tried
heard
to
it?
cruise right on past it.
You want to repeat it? The Kahlua today is one of my favorite Kahlua. Kahlua today, y'all, is gold jewelry. On the high end, you say gold jewelry, and on the low end, you say gold. That's your Kahlua for today.
Okay, now why everybody just kind of kill what happened? Y'all didn't get it?
Yeah, we got it.
I got it like the second. When you added that second.
Yeah, we got it. We didn't want it.
We got it.
They put up a cue card, say keep going.
Applause.
Well, y'all hell. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got the wake up call. Get at me 866-9-RICKEY. Here we go.
Here we go. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. They woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes. Go and be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Mariah Brooks calling from Akron, Ohio, and I want to thank God for waking me and my family up, and continue to have a blessed week, everybody.
Good morning. This is Anthony from Columbus, Georgia, man. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, this is Dee from Galveston, Texas, giving a wake-up shout-out to Shauna Ross. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, this is JoJo calling from Shreveport. It's a beautiful day in Zamunda.
My name is Ashley, and I'm calling from Cleveland, wanting to wake my son KJ up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, if you listening on your radio. It's a whole gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Say Gainesville, wake up. Meridian, wake up. And Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. When you at Dallas, wake up. In Chicago, wake up. ATL, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Big shout out to 93.1 WZAK, Cleveland, Ohio. The segment's being brought to you by.
Brought to you by Bounty, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker and 2 times more absorbent than the leading ordinary brand.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T.
BICTH.
Job. J-O-B.
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
And you know this, man.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. It's time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week. Each week, Gary gets to showcase one of his new favorite words, give his definition, spelling, and how to use it in a sentence. All right, Gary, what you got?
All right, Ricky, now this word, I promise you, Ricky, somebody trying to sabotage me, because I ain't never seen this word a day in my life.
I'm here to help you, though, on this one, Gary.
But anyway, Ricky, this week's word is Schadenfreude.
No. Okay, let's.
Schadenfreude.
No. Schadenfreude.
Now, come on now.
Thank you. I ain't never heard that damn word.
He's trying to set you up.
He's trying to set me up to sabotage.
It's a very common word in the English language. It originated.
Who be
Finish
using
reading
it?
Nobody uses
this
that.
doggone word. Its origin, Ricky, is German. Who in black use a German word? They say the origin is German, but it's used in English language now. But anyway, I ain't never heard of it.
It's a common term that's used in regular conversation among educated people.
Anyway, the definition, Ricky, of the word is, it's an experience of pleasure, joy, or self-satisfaction that comes from learning of or witnessing the troubles, failures, pain, suffering, or humiliation of another.
Oh, that's mean.
When you watch somebody
using a sentence.
Yeah. Okay. Every week, Gary's co-workers get the experience Schadenfreude, watching him struggle with new vocabulary words.
Oh, that's not true.
We don't do that.
You just said the word and you can use it in a sentence.
Who?
You just said the word and they gave you the definition. We helped you out and then you can even put it in a sentence.
Because I never heard of it before.
That's the whole point of introducing new vocabulary words to people who may not have ever heard.
You the one said that you wanted to expand your vocabulary, so we came up with a segment to do this just for you. and then we do the segment for you and pick out the words for you, and then you turn around and get mad at us. That don't
Come
make
on
it
now,
make
Ricky.
sense.
I got to get on Gary's side. Don't
Thank
nobody
you.
say no doggone Schadenfreude.
Fraud. I ain't never heard of that word.
It's a very common term amongst educated
When have
people.
y'all used it? Well, then
In prison,
nobody here
reading
must
all
be
them
educated.
dictionaries in
I
prison with
experienced-
his other
No,
prisoners.
you experience Schadenfreude when you see.
But what's the point in expanding your vocabulary if we're going to do words that we already heard?
Well, Ricky, that's understood too, though. But come on now, honey, give me something that I could pronounce.
You're acting
ain't
so
even pronounce-
Schadenfreude.
No, it's phonetically spelled out for you. How to pronounce it?
But that's nothing none of us would
Schadenfreude.
say.
It's 3 syllables.
So how am I
Schadenfreude.
Every
Say it
week,
all
Gary's
day.
co-workers get to experience pure Schadenfreude, watching him struggle with new vocabulary words.
Pure Schadenfreude, dog.
There you go, Brett.
It's pure Schadenfreude.
I want to apologize to all the listeners out there. Let us rethink this segment. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, cuz, Shannon, look, I'm sorry I'm not though right now, but I'm trying to have a real grown-up conversation with you real quick for a hot minute, because before you start talking about, said I was gonna come down the other day and everything, let me let you know right now, Shannon, I respect you as a profession. I respect you. I respect you as a man, Shannon. Just man to man. You know what I'm saying? It's time for me to grow up and start playing games.
I like that.
I came to that conclusion yesterday, Shawty. I said, you know what? I'm gonna stop playing games.
What hit you? You went to church? Like what really hit you?
I was talking to an OG at the barbershop, and he was telling me, you know what I'm saying, that he want to be that. I got to be better. He said, you got to do better. You got to be a grown man and stop playing games. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stop playing games. But the only reason why I made the other day, Shawty, is on real talk, like on not playing no game. Because one of my windshield, somebody stole my windshield wipers off my car while I was
windshield wipers?
Yeah, both on. It just when I went and it started raining when I was pulling out, when I was trying to pull off, it started raining real quick. And I cut on the windshield wiper, and it just looked like a little baby arm was scraping on the windshield. Just the wiper blade was gone, but the little baby arm was just going back and forth, scratching up the windshield. So I turned around and went back to the house. I can't drive in the rain like that without no windshield wiper. So then it stopped raining when I got back to the house, and I cranked the car back up. I got back on the road, started coming back. Then it started raining again. So I said, I can't drive to work like that. So let me go back. Not to work, because I don't work there no more, but I can't drive to the radio station to talk to you and have a grown-up conversation. So I turned around and went back to the house because I said, I'm going to wait till it start raining, then I'm going to go back again. So I went back about 2 more miles. Then I went back home, then it started raining again. And I said, oh, boy, I said, it's still raining. So I went back, and then it started raining again. So I came back again, and I went about 3 miles this time, and then it started raining again. So I had to turn around and go back to the house, and then when it started raining the last time, shouting, and I wanted to pull out, I wanted to come back down there again.
Yeah.
I had ran out of gas.
That's it.
Black Tony, how far you live from the radio station?
About 13 or 26 miles, something like that.
Wait a minute.
It's like 13 or maybe 26 or 27. It might be like 6 or 7, maybe about. It might be about 40 miles, probably, but maybe about 40 or 26. It's like 40 or 26 or 13, maybe 7 miles, something like that. It depends on whether you get on the highway, whether you go to Streetway. If you go to Streetway, it's about 30 miles. If you go to highway, it's about 16 miles. But if you go, it depends on whether it's rain or not. I'm just gonna go back to bed.
It depends whether it's raining or not.
Cause the rain made the miles scratch out more. Man, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all silly.
We've done an extensive study here at Southwest, and we found out that Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Kate Spade, Michael Kors, Dolce & Gabbana, Prada bags, Chanel bags, and Dooney & Burks, they can fit underneath the seats in front of you. And if they were real, you wouldn't be flying Southwest to begin with. So.
Hold it! These half-man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, and it's supposed to be about the birthday beach blowout, August the 9th through the 11th in Hollywood, Florida. The Diplomat Beach Resort, 4-diamond rated by AAA. Relaxation, celebration, inspiration, live music, food parties, Greek festivities, and much more. All you need is $500 to reserve your room. Go to RickySmileyBBB.com. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about it. On yesterday, the Kardashian star, Kim Kardashian, y'all, they said she shared a carousel, y'all, of snaps of, guess what, baby? Her new platinum white basket braids, honey. They say black women all over the country are going to be rushing to get these braids, honey. Now, they say Kardashian looked to the side and then back at the camera, y'all, in the first 3 snaps before closing out the post, y'all, with a photo of her looking down to the ground. Now, they're saying people are raving these new beautiful platinum basket braids. I don't think they're all that cute. To me, it reminds me of a Bottega purse, honey, because it's like the braid, you know, Bottega, the designer stuff is like a braid. But, honey, she's wearing these braids, and people saying that, honey, Kim Kardashian and done it again. But, Ricky, African-American women were wearing braids at the beginning of time. You know, a lot of people said Bo Derek created the braids. Now they're saying that Kim Kardashian is doing this.
I thought the lady from Essence magazine.
Susan Taylor, yeah. Susan Taylor, honey. But, honey, now Kim is doing these new platinum white basket braids. So we're going to see how they really turn out because, honey, people are raving them already. And, honey, you know, when Miss Kardashian does something, they say everybody wants to sample. So I guess we'll wait to see, honey, if all going to be African-American women going to be wearing these basket braids. Brad, are you going to get those basket braids, honey?
Absolutely not.
I know you're not. You're not a leader, a follower, honey. You're a leader. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Ice Cube is finally speaking out. He said, y'all, last Friday, he said, guess what? There's a fourth installment in the Friday franchise, and they're said it's finally in the works at Warner Brothers. Ice Cube announced that the news in a recent interview, y'all. He said, we finally got some traction, y'all, with Warner Brothers, he explained. He said they have new leadership. He said, my man Mike DeLuca, honey, you used to be at New Line Cinema when I first started, when I first did the first Friday and Players Club and All About the Benjamins. He said Mike DeLuca, y'all, was there. So now he's running Warner Brothers, y'all. He also said that Mr. DeLuca was there, right? So now he's running, you know, and they're saying, I guess, you know, it's going to be Friday. It's going to finally come out, y'all. He said it's going to finally get some traction. So I know y'all can't wait. Can't wait to see it, y'all. They say Ice Cube reiterated, y'all, his past frustration with Warner Brothers, saying that the studio took so long, y'all, to get back on track. He said that while the company was messing around, he said, not doing the movie, he said they were losing people, y'all. He said, you know, look at poor John Witherspoon. He said we lost John Witherspoon. He said we lost Tiny Zeus Listener Jr. and Anthony Johnson, all of whom passed away, y'all, within the last 5 years. And I know you know all these people. You know, so.
Special K, what would it take to make it a classic, just a classic like the first one?
Because so many of the original players are missing, I just don't know how they can recapture that. You ain't got Pops, you ain't got Debo, you ain't got.
I mean, it would take some real creative writing,
to
just make it a classic. I think you get some of the young comics. Your Carlos Miller.
They tried that with Coming to America, and it missed, in my opinion.
Missed big time.
It missed big time. They put all them new comics in there, and none of them had
and then they used the CGI to create scenes.
Yeah,
from the
none of
movie
them
that
had
the
here's a word for you. None of them had the gravitas that a lot of the original people had.
That's a word for you, Gary.
Sabotage.
Gravitas. They didn't have that it. You know what I mean?
Well, we gonna see. Maybe they just put you in Special K and see what it could do.
I'm not an actor.
Y'all don't have the gravitas. You're not a lot of things, but you still do it.
Wow. Baby.
Oh, got him.
When I tell you Gary be reading, boom.
Yes.
You better duck.
What? Dodge the bullet. Dodge the bullet.
You said you're not a lot of things, but you still do it.
Oh, man. I'm going to tap out.
Tap out.
No, don't even respond, dog.
I'm tapping out.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is gold jewelry. On the high end, you say gold jewelry. On the low end, just go ahead and say gold. That's your color.
Pretty much said you're not a comedian, but you still do it.
Wow. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that?
talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all need to get out. It's at 866-9-RICKY, 866-9-RICKE. While the phone lines are wide open, I need y'all to call us because I know that we all have been there, insecure about our looks. Everybody's been insecure about their looks. So when we find something that we actually like about ourselves, we would be ashamed to have to change it, right? That's your thoughts, Maria?
Yeah, Ricky. So apparently a woman named Piper was asked to be a bridesmaid in her sister Sydney's wedding, which she accepted. The problem is, in order for Piper to be in the wedding, Sydney has requested that she change her hair color ahead of the ceremony. Now, Piper has had insecurity issues. She finally got her hair the color she wanted, and she feels good about it. And she struggled with body image. So Sydney has given her sister an ultimatum saying that if she doesn't change her hair color to a more natural color, then she will not be a part of the wedding.
That's crazy. So this morning we want to know, would you change your appearance to be a part of a wedding? And is the bride being a bridezilla? And, and well within her rights to ask for what she wants for her special day? Or is the sister right for standing her ground? I just don't think... I ain't a woman or whatever. If I was in a groomsman, I'm not changing my haircut. Or if I had locks, I want you to cut the locks off. I want you to nothing. I'm not changing nothing about my appearance. I'm wearing the tuxedo. Nothing.
Wouldn't a simple solution to this be just to wear a wig?
That's what I was thinking.
Or
do a temporary, like a spray or something. If she's saying she wants a more natural color, I'm thinking maybe her hair is like green or purple.
She said it's
orange.
red.
It's red, yeah.
So if
you're in way looking like sexy red.
Yeah.
That
braid it up and put
different.
on a wig.
That's not a big ass, Gary.
To me, I think we're missing the whole point. It's the relationship. If you and I are close friends, and I ask one of y'all, okay, so girl, you want to be in my wedding? Now, if you be in the wedding, you might have to change your hair color. If you tell me right off the bat, well, I'm not going to change my hair, I'm going to be able to change my hair color, you won't be in the wedding. It's just that simple.
It really is. It really is.
It's just that simple. Well, girl, you just want to be in the way. But thank you. Now, if you're a teen, I appreciate it. But, no problem. I'm not going to sit there and go through all this stress.
What's wrong with a wig?
Well, now, you could wear a wig. So now, if you choose to wear a wig, then you could wear a wig. But if you don't want to wear a wig or change your hair color, we just going to have to move on and go to the next person. When I was in my brother's wedding, I had no money to pay for a tuxedo because I do not believe in renting a tuxedo, paying all that money for a tuxedo, and it's not going to be mine. So my brother paid for me to wear a tuxedo in his wedding, and we were good.
See, I have a good relationship with my sister, so if she asked me, oh, well, Maria, don't wear locks. Can you put your hair back in a bun? I would do that for my sister. But like you said, it depends on the relationship. She can always attend the wedding and just support her sister if she's that passionate about. But I'm also thinking, if I'm a bride and if I don't want bright red hair in my wedding photos with all of my bridesmaids, you get that one day,
That's fair, Maria.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't want somebody got some yellow hair, some green hair, a bonnet, or
won't go that far.
It's coming. Oh, it's coming. If you got bonnet and pajamas in the airport, you will see at some point bonnet will be in a wedding. It's coming, and you ain't going to be able to say nothing. And it ain't no line drawn in the sand. Everything is out in the open, and people just feel like they can do whatever they want to do. Oh, you will see a bonnet in a wedding picture at someday. We might be dead and gone, but I promise you, it's coming.
Maybe we just go to social media. But Ricky, before you move to the next person, I would not want to be in a wedding. Do you know how much it costs to be in weddings? These girls be paying hundreds of dollars, honey, to be in these girls' weddings. To wear a dress, damn it, for one day. No, ma'am.
And then they get a divorce. And your whole Saturday gone. Your whole Saturday.
Oh, my God.
Your whole Saturday is gone. Hey, y'all know y'all can go down to Hollywood Beach, right behind the Diplomat Beach Resort, where we having our birthday beach blowout. Go to Rickey Smiley BBB.com. You can get married right there, and they'll come out and put out a few chairs and get married while the sun is coming up over the ocean, like for real. It'd be weddings out there. You go to the beach, it'd be little small, private, simple weddings out there all the time. But I don't know. I don't know. Some people get married at the courthouse. I got married at the courthouse. Kay, you got married after you was already married when you went to prison.
I was. We had a fairly big wedding. We got married in a church.
And then you went to prison.
Yeah, we went to church. I didn't go to prison till 2 years after that. 2 years after we got married.
Right. Then you went to prison.
Then I went, yeah, but that didn't really have nothing to do with the wedding or this
But
conversation.
it was brewing, wasn't it?
Sure
No, it had nothing to do with none of what we're discussing right now.
All right. I want to know what of y'all thought 8 6.
Yeah, it had no
Which one
relevance
came
to this
first,
conversation whatsoever. Zero relevance.
But she's still with you. That's all that matters.
Y'all still together.
Yeah, she stayed with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She stayed down.
Look in there, the commissary was straight.
Yeah, the commissary was straight because I did a white collar crime, so I had money when I went
Well,
in.
yeah, she had money to give you some commissary. You just stole.
Hey, the statute of limitations is up. They can't do nothing about it now. I had bread when I went in. I was good.
My Lord.
My
And
commissary
what was on the
stayed
commissary
stacked.
back there? What was hot on the commissary?
Summer sausage.
Oh,
And
really?
crackers. What?
Summer sausage and like cookies and ice cream.
Oh, you had ice cream in prison?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what are
Bluebell.
those popular potato chips they have in prison? And shout out all of the homies that's still locked up, okay?
Well, yeah. Look, ain't nobody. Rick, that was 24 years ago. Ain't nobody I was in with still locked up.
You don't know if they had life.
I wasn't in there with nobody who had life. I was at a camp. I was at a federal prison camp because I did a white collar crime.
You did white people crime.
I did a white collar crime, which means you get a lot of money in a little bit of time. So hey,
Did you get hemmed up while you was in there, dog?
I didn't get hemmed up at all.
Did they have rap?
What are you
chips
trying
in?
to insinuate, sir?
Do we have any calls?
They hung up.
I think they hung.
They want to
were
listen.
Waiting.
No, they
You
want
gonna
to
say it
They
now.
want to know if you got hemmed up, dog. That's what they want to know.
No. What do you mean? I ain't get hemmed
No.
up at all.
No
Thank you very
fights.
much.
No
I went
fights
in
or
the
nothing.
same way I came out.
Nobody deboed you?
Nobody. I had a reputation on them streets. They knew I was a killer.
Oh, you sure were.
Hold on, let's go to the phones. 866 now, Ricky. Whoever suggested wigs, that's. I think the wig is probably the main solution. I personally don't care for wigs or whatever. They look nice, but I just don't care for them because when you cuddling them with a chick, it feels like Easter basket grass.
Do we even care about anyone else's opinion on this? Are we going to go to the phone lines at all?
866
Just completely.
That green Easter basket.
8669
Them little colored eggs these resting in.
8669
Let's go to the
RICK.
phone. Good morning.
Okay, my name is Dwight. I'm calling from Miami. And then what am I going to change? If you've been knowing me like this all my life, you want to get married to tell me that I need to change my appearance for you? I don't think so. I don't think I need to come in. If it's just that important for you to just want me to make my changes for what you've been knowing me for years, I don't think I need to change. You're the one need to change your attitude about the way you want people to do things.
Yeah, man, I'll role play for them. That's about all. That's about all it is to it. If I got to accommodate somebody, I'll role play for them.
Good morning. My name is Andrea, and I think they can find, a friendly median and just wear a wig or something.
I think she needs to either change her hair color because obviously it's something wild and crazy. You know how much pictures cost for a wedding photographer? And I would not want to get up every day looking at a picture on my wall with somebody look like they got a tie-dye T-shirt on their head in my wedding picture. She needs to change it or put on a wig, one or the other.
Yeah, I was in a wedding and one of the dudes was like he wasn't a little person, but he was real short. And him and his brother got into it because he didn't want to stand up on one of them little Applewood boxes to take the pictures. And they already had him at the very end because it was from tallest to shortest, and he had to use an apple box. It was. I tried my best not to laugh. I had to walk off.
He took it personal.
Yeah, because so two of them had to lift him up and put him up on it. Oh, man, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, good morning. Happy to have you.
Man, good morning, Rick. How are you this morning?
Man, blessed, man. Blessed.
Morning, sir.
Excited.
Hey. So check this out, y'all. In advance of Thursday, which is going to be the first presidential debate held in Atlanta, Georgia, we have seen what is entertaining and to some degree, I think, a surprise from a lot of people in former President Trump almost doing a 180 on how he's talked about Biden. So, I mean, almost for the last 4 years, he has been saying that Biden is incompetent, that he doesn't have his mental capacities, that, you know, it was even said that if he shows up to the debate and leaves the debate under his own power, it'll be a win for him. In the last 72 hours, we've heard total opposite in him saying, and some of his surrogates saying, that Biden is a worthy competitor, that Biden has been doing this a long time and shouldn't be shouldn't be viewed as a weak opponent. It's really funny in a lot of ways, because I think what they're now trying to do is measure expectations, so that if the president comes out and is able to have a good performance, that they have almost said that he's going to have a good performance, versus him coming out and having a good performance and everybody saying, what in the hell just happened? You said he was barely going to be able to put two words together. So it's marksmanship at its best. But it also says to me, Kay, and I'm curious what you think, that as much as Trump talks, he's a little worried about what this performance is going to look like from the president.
Yeah, everything from Trump is projection. He's projecting that Biden is going to come out, babbling and stumbling over his words, when really he knows that's what he does every single weekend. If you listen to audio from his rallies, he makes no sense. He messes up names. He forgets, he's a mess. So he's projecting that onto Biden. It's a psychological game he's playing.
Well, and two things, because to your point, not only is he a mess, but he is so reckless that fact checkers probably have the best time after Trump speeches than anybody else. I mean, Trump this weekend said that George Washington probably didn't own slaves.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
He said a lot of things this weekend. He said that there ought to be Dana White should put together a migrant fighting league where he should have UFC fighters fight migrants. Like, he's not talking about anything that is in any way relative to people that actually live and work every day.
Yeah, the days of them talking about issues like Bush versus Gore, Clinton versus Dole, those days are over. This is a circus. I'm actually not looking forward to it.
They're over as long as Trump is running. But here's the thing, Rick. I think there have been a lot of people that have complained over the last 2 years that the Biden-Harris administration has not done a good job about talking about the things that they've done. And there is a huge contingent of poor folks, of black folks, and others who actually think Trump did things for them that he didn't do. And so if there was ever an opportunity to clarify those points, it's in this debate. I mean, there are people right now that think that they survived COVID because of Trump, that they were able to get resources provided to them because of something that Trump did, that they had more money in their pockets because of something that Trump did. And listen, I've told everybody I'm not excited about either candidate, but truth is truth. And this is an unbelievably important moment for both candidates to try to convince at least those who are listening, and I think there's a bigger question there, how many are listening, of who actually did what and who is actually telling the truth. And this debate is a moment for that. So it's going to be interesting for me to see how Biden is able to assert so many of the myths that have gone as a result of Trump being a liar and calling them to the table on it. That, to me, is the biggest opportunity.
Yeah, and I think the Biden camp understands what they have to do more than, just like with the State of the Union. People didn't expect him to have a strong State of the Union, and he came out and he hit a home run. I think they really understand now.
Hey, Jeff, you want me to bring you to the other side?
On Thursday morning, we're going to talk about some of the issues that they are going to really hit hard on. Y'all hit me at Jeff Nation on IG. Let me know what you think, what you want to hear during the debate, and we'll talk about it more on Thursday.
All right, there it is. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Finance, wealth, and growth. It's Money Mondays on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You better believe it, man. We are so excited today to have Janai Thornton on, and half of the year is over, whether you are ready for it or not. But it's not too late to assess, readjust, and make some changes to our finances. Our money expert, Janai Thornton, is here to help us with our mid-year money checkup. Janai, good morning. What up?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning. Happy Money Monday to you.
Yes, happy Monday. I can't even say it. Money Monday. Money Monday.
Hey, Janai.
Hey, good morning, Brad. Good morning.
Good morning. So check this out. June is the perfect time to revisit our financial goals for the year or create new goals. What advice do you have about assessing and creating new money goals for the rest of the year?
You know, Brad, it's always interesting to me. It's always like it's all or nothing with people. Like they can do 10 things or they can do nothing. And I think it's really important at this time of the year, pick just one or two financial goals that you're going to focus on the rest of the year. Maybe you're going to pay off a medical bill, pay off a credit card, schedule some money meetings with yourself. Maybe you're going to start saving for Christmas. But whatever it is, pick one thing and start with it. Don't wait till next year to get going.
All right, let's talk about benefits now. Why do you suggest that we review our health vision, dental benefits, and FSA balances during our mid-year money checkup?
You know, Ricky, what's interesting to me, benefits make up about 30% of our total compensation package, but so much of that goes unused. So people really need to make sure that they're scheduling all their doctor's appointments, that they're using up their FSA, that flexible spending account. And then also you have that EAP, all these acronyms. You have that employee assistance program that has all these benefits that people can take advantage of. If you don't use it, you lose it. And again, you're leaving money on the table.
Good morning, Janai. You know, this time of year is really important as we think about planning for the future as well. Can you explain specifically why mid-year is the best time to review our retirement and investment accounts and also consider increasing our retirement contributions?
Listen, Maria, so much of our life is just on autopilot. You know, we just get so used to things just kind of magically happening versus us kind of checking in to say, how is my 401k or 403b account doing? We need to check in with that. And then, like you said, also increase our contribution. Even if you can only increase it by a few dollars or 0.5%. We got to go ahead and up the ante. We are responsible for our own retirement. Perfect time to check in with that right now.
So, Janai, why is it important to consider major expenses coming up, in the last half of the year, like those back-to-school expenses or buying new appliances during our mid-year money checkup and so on and so forth?
So, Gary, listen, why are we surprised by things that are coming? You know, back to school is going to happen. Thanksgiving is going to happen. Christmas is going to happen. There's no better time than right now to begin saving for that. Take a little bit out of each paycheck and put it to the side in another account. So that way, if you have to plan for a big trip, a major appliance, a major expense, you are preparing for that all year long. So let's go ahead and start saving for those things now.
Well, Janai, you know what? A lot of people get offended. I mean, I not say offended. Yeah, get offended by, like the Christmas thing. Because like somebody told me, well, Christmas come every year on December the 25th. Why little Nook don't get saved up for his gift before then? And we got to go to the Christmas tree and get his name on it.
Why are we surprised? And remember, back in the old school, people used to have like the Christmas Club bank account.
Yep.
But that was so smart to do, and all that meant was every pay period, they were putting a little bit of money in that account. By the time Christmas came, they had all the money that they needed, and now they weren't going into debt. So something that simple can help you prepare. So, yeah, we don't want you to get caught off guard by what you know is coming. It's coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you just answered my question, Janai, because let's just be real and honest to a lot of our listeners that may have not been able to save as much money as they wanted to this year. Any other tips that you can share that can help them start saving more starting from today?
Rati, it's very simple. Saving is about separation and automation. So simply what that means is separation. You need to have your savings account in another bank that you do not have online access to that's not connected to the rest of your accounts. Automation, it needs to go directly from your paycheck into that account. We cannot rely upon ourselves to do that. But Roxy, when it's connected, it's so easy to transfer that money over. No, make it so you have to get your butt in that car to go get that money. Then that way you're more than likely to hit your savings goals.
Oh, I love it. Janai, as always, thank you for this helpful information this morning. And let everybody know if they want to follow you and they want more information on how to do a mid-year money checkup, how can they follow you?
You can always follow me at Janai Thornton. That's JINITHORNTON. And if you need more financial information, please check out my financial podcast, The Thank Me Later Show with me, Janai. You can catch that on YouTube or anywhere where you consume your podcast. Y'all have an amazing Money Monday, everybody.
Hey, you too, ladies and gentlemen. Janai Thornton got your front page. Coming on next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 25 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. The suspect in a mass shooting at a grocery store in Arkansas was armed with a pistol, 12-gauge shotgun, and a bandolier with dozens of extra shotgun rounds, authorities said at a news conference on Sunday. The man, identified by police as 44-year-old Travis Eugene Posey, opened fire at the Mad Butcher in Fordyce on Friday, killing 4 people ranging in age from 23 to 81 years old and wounding 9 others. Posey is expected to be charged with 4 counts of capital murder, with additional charges pending, according to the Arkansas State Police. He is set to appear in court today. In other news, the Supreme Court on Friday upheld a federal gun control law that is intended to protect victims of domestic violence. The justices ruled 8-1 in favor of a 1994 ban on firearms for people under restraining orders to stay away from their spouses or partners. President Joe Biden, who has been critical of previous high court rulings, praised the outcome. Lastly, we hear a lot of stories about these package delivery people. Well, a California man's Ring doorbell caught a delivery driver urinating on his front porch after dropping off a package.
Wow.
Yeah, the man who works through a third party for Amazon was seen scanning the package, turning around, and urinating right in front of the camera. The homeowner said Amazon has apologized for the incident and the driver will no longer be delivering packages for them.
You could have stepped to the side of the house.
Or not did it at all.
Or to the side of the
No,
camera.
step to the side of the house. You got to go. I can't tell you how many houses I done stepped to the side.
No, bro.
Come on now.
I can't tell you how many
Sometimes you gotta do it.
how many dumpsters I done had to go behind
Go to a
Quick
dumpster
Trip.
then.
Yeah, but
I'm sure the man had some bushes.
I just recently went in between a house. I had to go.
At least you went in between.
It's up in some bushes. For real. Like on my mama.
Oh, my God.
Gotta go.
Your mama?
Well, at least they didn't catch you on camera. I'm Maria Moore. That's a quick look at news.
I tell you what. I need all the fellas out there to understand. You can go to Walgreens and get those urinal bags. You can pee in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever. I turned Special K on to them, Brad. I showed you. They got them for
I
the
ain't
ladies
stopped
too.
buying them since. I've been buying them
Yes,
for
sir.
3 years.
Keep you about 2 or 3 of those in the glove compartment. You sitting up there on 95, you stuck in traffic. You have to whip it out and lean over to the side. It turns into like the hard, like just like a pamper. It's pamper material inside a plastic bag, and toss it in the trash. Get you some hand sanitizer, wash your hands, and go on about your day. Because it's dangerous to be going up and pulling up behind a tree. You don't want to catch no charge either. But they have urinal bags. Put it in
Very
the glove
convenient.
compartment. Absolutely.
And very
They like
sanitary.
a gel.
It
the
turns
liquid
into
turns
a
it
hard,
into a gel.
A hard gel, just like your baby pamper, and then you just toss it in the trash when you get to the next Wawa, Quick Trip, or wherever you stop it at. I appreciate that, Maria. Let's go to sports. What up, Rock?
What it is, big dog? I don't know if y'all watched the USA Olympic trials this past weekend. Noah Lyles wins the gold medal in 100 meters, fastest man in the world. Sha'Carri Richardson wins the gold in the 100 meters. She came out the blocks. She came out the blocks a little bit slow, but she just, man, come on, dog. Listen, Sha'Carri is back. And everything about what she's done, what she's been able to overcome and get ready for these Paris Olympics. She's going to be the star of the Olympics, and I know she's going to win gold and beat everybody. It is what it is, man. Simone Manuel, she won the 50-meter in the swimming freestyle. And just in case you guys ain't watched the Angel Reese out-dueling Caitlin Clark to win a thriller rivalry matchup between the two once again. Like, that rivalry is real. I love a good rivalry, man. Rick, remember back in the day when Magic Johnson, Larry Bird rivalry?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's good to have a good, healthy rivalry in sports. And this Caitlin
Man, she
Clark
got out there and balled, and she out there talking that trash, and she balling.
Come on, dog.
When I tell you I'm into a rock, man, I absolutely love it.
Let me tell you something. They asked Angel, what do you have to say to this? She said, I'm a dog, and you can't teach that.
Period.
I love it.
Point blank.
Come on, man. And she's
Period.
right. You can't teach it. You either got it or you don't.
Point blank.
She had 25 points, 16 rebounds, her 8th straight double-double. Caitlin had 17 points and 13 assists. Caitlin in Indiana Fever, they won 2-1 over the Chicago Sky so far this year, so it is what it is. That's my quick sports report. And NBA draft coming up this Wednesday. I got an update tomorrow on where I think Bronny James is going to be drafted. Stay tuned for that. Brett got the hot spot right now.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. In a recent interview, Ice Cube revealed that Friday 4 is officially in the works, y'all. Check out what he had to say.
You're doing another Fridays movie.
We working on it. We finally, got some traction with Warner Brothers. They have new leadership. My man Mike DeLuca was like, yo, what is going on with Friday, man? Let's get this shit back online. And, I was a little hot because they had took so long because, John Witherspoon passed away, Tiny passed away, A.J. Johnson passed away.
Right.
Like, man, we keep losing people and y'all keep around,
right,
not doing the movie the way it need to be done. Key is it got to be done right. So they finally came to their senses.
Right. Absolutely. It's got to be done right, though.
It's got to be done right.
It's got to be done right.
And we going to miss them people, so they got to get some good people.
Funny.
Yeah, because Debo gone, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Debo gone.
Bob's gone.
Yeah, AJ gone. So, they got an opportunity. Yep. Yeah, they got a chance to put it together.
Okay, well, I hope it be banging. Bang, bang, bang. All right, y'all. Monica and Brandy reunited on screen earlier this month for Ariana Grande's music video, The Boy Is Mine. It's actually her take on their 1998 hit song of the same name. Now, the updated version of the song features Monica and Brandy's vocals and helped the singers come back together. Now, Monica said the process of a new collaboration did a lot of closing the gaps. When you properly communicate something, you can find out not only the resolutions and solutions to problems, but sometimes you find that there weren't ever problems, just consistent miscommunications. It made it a lot easier to just talk. Since working together on Grande's remix, Monica noted she and Brandy have talked more in recent weeks than they have in the last 2 decades. She said, we recognized that the key was to keep other people out of our relationship, both business and personal, and let it be between she and I. And that has changed everything. It's changed the trajectory of it in its totality. My son was in the hospital the other day, and she was who I was speaking to while he was there. So I think that is what Ariana has done, although she may not even realize. Now, that's beautiful. I love that.
It's real
I love
nice.
that. Yeah, because people always saying something that probably kept them separated, and then when you don't talk to the person, it's just people in between. A gap stays there. Yeah, that make it worse. All right, y'all. Well, that's all good. We're gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the praise mix down with the White Stones.
You caught that,
it's
right?
the sweet one. What you say?
Brett said, all right, go.
Hit that
But you went to the
soprano.
Muppet show. He had a stroke there.
Okay.
Brett said, all right, that's the end of
It's the sweet one. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note.
What the hell is that all about?
Who's that, Fozzie Bear?
With the White Stone.
Fozzie Bear.
Time now was 26 minutes before the top of the hour.
You said
It's the
Fozzie
Rickey
Bear?
Smiley Morning Show.
What's up? Get it up. Get out.
All All right, y'all, this is Monday, time for the State of Black America. And this morning, we have the current president of the National Urban League, Mark Morial. Good morning, Mr. Mark. We're happy to have you, and I know there's a lot going on in Black America.
Black America, you must tune in this week to the presidential debate on the 27th of June to listen to the debate and the discussion about the future of America. All issues are of concern to Black America. And while I salute CNN for bringing this debate into our homes, and I have great respect for Jake Tapper and Dana Bash, who'll be asking the questions, it would have been great to see the rising star, Abby Phillip, on the panel to ask questions as well. I say to Jake and Dana, make sure those issues that impact Black America and all Americans are part of the questions to both Joe Biden and Donald Trump. We salute the late, great Willie Mays. And then Reverend James Lawson, a name you may not know, but a powerful member of the civil rights generation. James Lawson was a driving force behind many of the civil rights action of the era. His seminars on nonviolence steeled young demonstrators against the inhuman violence they were to experience. He sought understanding and reconciliation with those who opposed him. He was a friend to the National Urban League and the Urban League movement, participating frequently in the Los Angeles affiliate's annual Whitney M. Young Jr. Awards Gala. His gentleness shrouded a fierce radicalism, which was instilled in him by his staunchly anti-racist parents. His minister father, a graduate of McGill University in Montreal, carried a pistol and taught his son to fight. But his mother, a Jamaican immigrant, was a pacifist. When his mother scolded him for slapping a white boy who called him the N-word, he vowed never again to resort to violence. He was 10 years old. His commitment to reconciliation extended even to the man convicted of Dr. King's assassination, James Earl Ray, whom he ministered to in prison. He said, I did not see it as something apart from the love of God or the love of Jesus. Reverend James Lawson, an intellectual, a giant, a member of that great civil rights generation, may he rest in peace and rest in power. Once again, I'm Mark Morial, and this is the State of Black America. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at Mark Morial. And once again, I'm on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I'll see you next week on the radio.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.